As you can tell today, I'm not on the iron, I'm not on stuff too slim. Today, we are on a Road King. Amy and I are on a couple of test rides today on a couple of different Harley Davidsons, and Gasoline Alley Harley Davidson here in Kelowna was nice enough to let us try as many as we want, really. So I just finished my test ride on the Harley Davidson Heritage Classic and am now on the Road King Special here. But let me actually switch to Cassidy first, and he will explain you guys a couple of different things on what this Road King specifically has to offer. That sounds pretty awesome.
Ready to GoPro this?
I'm ready to GoPro this.
GoProing. Good morning, I'm Cassidy. This is a 2018 Road King Special. I just took this bike on trade a couple days ago. 2018 is the first year that Harley Davidson blacked out their touring bikes completely. So there's the regular standard model that came chrome, and then there's the special that comes all blacked out. So this is with the blackout package. If you were trying to do this normally on yourself, like to pull all the parts off, get it powder coated, it's going to be very expensive. Guys spend between $4,000 and $6,000. So just to spend a little bit of extra dough and get the special, if you like the blackout, it's completely worth it trying to purchase all those parts yourself. The way this bike hits a home run for me are the wheels alone. The wheels on this bike are Talon wheels from Harley Davidson. Spoke wheels, blacked out. It looks like a custom bike. You could spend $5-6 grand on replacing 2 wheels when you on your Harley. So it comes right from factory like that. Wicked look. This bike didn't normally come with a windshield. The previous owner put a longer snout and nacelle technically for your headlight. Blacked out windshield. They took the emblems off. I don't know if you can see with the sun. I apologize for it being dirty. It got rained on yesterday. Did flush mount caps. I should point these out. These are really cool. These were available on the CVO. Makes a really streamlined tank look. Really like that. The previous owner did a complete stage 1 kit. This is a Screamin' Eagle intake right from Harley Davidson. Snorkel style. Brings in a lot more air into the engine with no restrictor plate on it whatsoever. There's a performance Bassani pipe, very popular right now with Harley Davidson because it does great numbers on the dyno. My personal favorite for a low bass. While I'm talking about it, let's actually hear what it sounds like. Another thing that people love about the specials are the stretch saddlebags. So compared to the standard where they cut off like this, they do swoop around the pipes. Being a Canadian bike, we do have a tail light on the back. The previous guy blacked it out. Looks really good. Smoked lenses. This is the tail light in the United States of America. On this bike, there is a light. No, there's not a light here, but it's wired to have a light here. So you can add a light and have that as your brake light as well. Stretch bags. These are the one-touch saddlebags. You could open it while you're on the bike. Ratchet style system to take off the bags. If you want to detail that rear wheel. With this rear suspension from factory, there is an adjustment right back here if you want to adjust, not your sag, but your little bit of sag rebound. It doesn't really do much. It's on one side. It works okay though. This guy completely changed the suspension. I would too as well. Some Legends or Olins, whatever you're into. Being a touring chassis, this bike's about 70-80 pounds heavier than the Heritage. The reason for that is that it's built for a rider, a passenger, saddlebags loaded, all your luggage loaded, and being able to cruise down the highway in comfort. There's a little bit more room for you as well. This is a 6-gallon tank. Softail is 5-gallon. It does have a bigger front end as well. So the forks, I believe, go from a 39 millimeter up to a 41 millimeter. Don't quote me on that. The brakes are the reflex linked brake system as well, which you can't get on a Softail. What that is the front and the back are linked. So whether you apply the front or the rear, both brakes are applied when you're above 20 miles per hour. If you're coming from the highway, you say you're going 140, if you're applying one of the brakes, both brakes will be applied all the way to 0 kilometers per hour. But if you go below 20 miles per hour, you let off and then go back on the brake, they are independent. They're independent because people want control in the parking lot. That is accompanied with ABS as well. So if a deer jumps out or some asshole cuts you off, you can apply the brakes, come to the shortest stopping distance as possible without locking up a tire. This is a performance seat by Lepera. I'm going to change this for you guys to demo today. This is a tall boy, so you're really sitting far back. I'm going to put on the factory one.
Awesome.
Are you excited to take it for a ride?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
She looks awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. Come on. I have the feeling that I have to ride a little bit more aggressive almost with the Road King, just because I lean a little bit more forward. I don't sit upright as much, but also, to be fair, because I'm short, as soon as you have someone sitting on the Road King that is a little bit taller, you don't have this issue as much. Oh my god, okay, the Road King lifts up straight so freaking quick. That's actually pretty cool. And I'm too short for the crash bars. Like, I legit have to stretch my entire leg to kind of reach it with the tippy toes. Okay, guys. Okay. Here's a few. Look at that. Oh, that's why I love the Okanagan. Around every freaking corner, you have amazing views. Can the day get any better? I don't know. Most likely not. Oh, she's fun too. She rides completely different. Let's see how she handles. Oh, that's interesting. I really have to push her hard to wiggle. Where like the Heritage Classic before just goes so extremely easily. Yeah, you can tell that the Road King wants to stand up right pretty quick again. Oh, just a little side note, I actually do love these little cabs. They're cute. I know you're not supposed to say something about a motorcycle is cute, but they're actually pretty cool. I'm actually glad that it has a windshield on, because just on how wide I sit on it, I would get quite a bit of wind buffer on my chest. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Like, the Road King here looks amazing. Like, honestly, the style of it, the look of it, I mean, it's just like the heritage feel to it that I absolutely love. But comfort-wise, in the sense of like riding on it as a shorter rider, I'm not sure. I'm not quite as happy with it as I was with the Heritage Classic. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Well, if that doesn't look like a perfect spot. Okay, let's take some pictures and then we will be right back. All right. Okay, I'm almost a little bit too short for the kickstand here. That would be something I would have to change. Okay. Nice. Okay. Just a good YouTuber I am. Pictures are taken so we can have good thumbnails. Okay, let's continue with the review here. Oh yeah. My bum fits perfectly in the little seat here. But the kickstand, like I just mentioned, is almost a little bit too far away for me to reach comfortably. And even though the road king here is a little bit low already, she's just a little bit wider, and I'm struggling a little bit more to reach the ground. So flat footing for me is not as easy, but I'm pretty sure there are ways around it to fix it if that's really the absolute look you're going for. Because she looks freaking amazing. What I'm noticing is that I really press my knees against the tank here actually. Which I'm not sure yet if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but what I'm thinking of almost is as soon as I ride her longer and I keep my knees longer at the tank, that the vibrations might start to hurt. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that gives actually you more control or less control. No, she's a fun bike. The suspension though is freaking amazing. I can feel barely any of the bumps and the little cracks in the road. Where I mean, you guys, I don't have to tell you guys. On the Iron, you'll feel every little stone. But this one, like I can still flat foot her, but I almost have to lift up a tiny bit from the seat, so it's not as comfortable. Or maybe I just need a different seat that just pushes me forward a little bit more. Then it also will be no problem. Yeah, the acceleration on this thing, holy. Now I only twisted the throttle slightly. I didn't really even push it through hard. Okay, one thing I have to mention though, even though the windshield is super handy, the fact that it's all blacked out and I'm a little bit shorter, it blacks out my entire view. Like my entire road here actually is like smoked up. Not black, but smoked. So it's not as easy to see what's happening. Overall, I must say I like the Road King. However, I would not buy her myself just because I think it's really not as comfortable for shorter riders like myself. But it's just funny how every bike feels so completely different to the next, even though it's all Harleys. If you made it this far into the video, consider giving this video a big thumbs up. And while you're at it, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notifications so you're not going to miss any of my next video uploads, because there's one video coming every weekend and there are definitely more of the bike review videos going to go live. So we're still going to test ride a couple more Harley Davidsons. So if you like that kind of content, really give this video a big thumbs up. And until we see each other in the next video, I hope you're having a lot of fun out there and riding safe. And yeah, we will see each other next week. Take care. Bye bye.